Joining us at Moneypenny's HQ here in Wrexham is none other than Suzanna Mavity of Acaboom. How are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you, David. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Long-standing member of the ICG group.
Yeah, I think one of the originals, actually. I think so.
You've been part of the
Fame to fame.
conversation from the beginning, and I know that you guys have benefited from collaborations, which we're going to talk about a little bit, and I think you're going to be having some more chats on that today. But tell us, what problem does Acaboom solve for estate agents?
Yeah, essentially, if you look at what most agents do through the market appraisal process, if you like, a lot of them put all their eggs in one basket, concentrating on the valuer. The valuer is designed to win the business. It's all on their shoulders, their sales skills and personalities to win that vendor over. The tools they have, the things they send before the appointment, the things they use at the appointment, the things they send afterwards, pretty much the same from agent to agent. Whereas that's what Acaboom's there to change. It's not to change the valuer's personality, but it is there to support that valuer, because of course we need to make a strong first impression before we arrive. So ideally Acaboom would deliver things like videos, content, really introducing that person and the business, of course. So we already kind of are in that mode of instructing that particular client. And then at the market appraisal, rather than taking the age-old printed comps report, we can look through full photos, through floor plans, and with the collaboration with Sprift, they've got property data in there. And most importantly, all the reasons they should really use that agency.
And you're helping that agent to form a bond of trust, really, with those vendors, even though they've not met them yet. You're warming them up, you're showing that you're knowledgeable.
Helping them at the appointment to have different tools and a differentiator, really, to the next agent that's going to walk in. But really also kind of giving that valuer that key, really, to helping them, give them that instruction really immediately afterwards with a full proposal, knowing exactly when they click on it. So through the power of the app, it'll pop up on the valuer's phone whenever somebody's kind of interacting with their proposal, their pricing, their agency agreement, and literally the vendor themselves can just sign it on their mobile phone just there and then, really. And how often do we fall victim to the occupational hazard of only seeing one decision maker as well? That's another classic, isn't it?
Have to wait till so-and-so gets home later.
Absolutely. So ideally with the proposal, you know, it's re-delivering that pitch, if you like, later on. So rather than how much are they, actually what do we get for our money? That's the point of
and let's not assume we're always going to win that instruction. Acaboom then sort of slips into a nurturing role, doesn't it, for missed instructions or instructions that you're not won the first time round?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the stats on it, actually 32% of vendors take more than a month to instruct an agent. A lot of agents actually don't know that, and they concentrate very heavily on the appointment itself and then the immediate follow-up, which is typically a valuation letter, an email, and a few phone calls. And quite common, it's very common actually, for them to kind of stop interacting with that potential client after a few weeks because, you know, they've not responded or something, and they move on to the next one, the low-hanging fruit, if you like. However, when you really look at it, there's still another 32%, you know, on the table there for grabs. So there's huge opportunities with nurturing. So yes, we will take care of that for them as well, with kind of automatic market update reports, keeping the brand in front of the client, and the potential client opens their proposal, we tell the agent to call them, and it completes that cycle, that journey.
That is great, the fact that you've got that notification of when the vendor's interacting with your report, so you can be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and with the power of the app, literally 2 clicks and you're on the phone to them. That's it.
Super.
Literally, no having to head back to the office, log into a CRM system or anything. Literally, app pops up, click, and we're on the phone to that client, closing that business.
Superb. Susanna, thank you for taking the time to talk
thank
to
you.
me.